You're not the victim in your story unless you make yourself the victim. Okay? Is you have all the power. You literally have all the power to become who you want. It's your life. Everything that you desire is yours. With you putting the foot forward to make it happen for yourself. But when sit there and become the victim, you lose your power. You give your power away to whatever problem it was that came towards you. So anything that gets you off track, it was put in your past for you to realize your strengths, for you to realize who you are, for you to realize who you can be, for you to really tap into who and what it is you're trying to do. That's why it was put in your path. It's not put in your path because, oh, bad things always happen to me. No. It's not necessarily that bad things always happen to you. You cannot change the situation, change the perspective. Okay? Literally. So, and if it's here and if you're sitting here saying bad things always happen to me, that's the only thing you're ever going to pay attention to. The brain is always trying to prove you right. So if you're sitting here saying bad things are always happening to me, guess what you're going to pay attention to? Bad things. So guess what's going to happen? Bad things are always going to happen. You have to change this perspective and you have to get out of this victim mindset. You are in control. This is your life. How are only bad things always going to happen in your life? You're in control. Make only good things happen for you. If you're sitting here plotting for a bad thing to happen, then that's like you're doing it to yourself. Now, if you're sitting here plotting for all these good things to happen, guess what you're going to attract? Guess what you're going to pay attention to? You have to sit back and become aware of where you're pouring your attention, where your mindset is, and you have to really tap back into yourself and who you're trying to be and who you want to become and who you are. But we have to do something. You have to do something. You have to tap back into yourself. You have to realize, oh, I am in control. Oh, I can change this. I'm tired of people running over me. Okay, I can set boundaries. You can change you can change your whole life just by realizing how much power you have. You are in control of your life. You are in control of your future. You are in control. You are literally just in control. This is your life, your journey. So if you want things to go different for yourself, you have to start creating changes. Now, if you're scared, you at least need to put a little toe down first. So what I mean by that, instead of putting a whole foot forward, instead of doing a whole run, do just one little toe. Do one little toe. Do one little thing every day that's going to help you build the confidence to take control of your life. You could sit there and think, like, even though I'm telling you all this, you could still sit there and think, like, oh, but my life is horrible. Oh, my gosh. But I'm not trying to mock you. But, like, oh, my God, my life is, like, always going bad. Like, blah, blah, blah. You could still have that mindset, and that's cool. It takes some unlearning to do. So what you could do is take one step forward, one little itty bitty inch forward every single day, and that little bitty inch will add up to 2 miles. You just have to do one little small thing for you to start building the confidence that you need to understand that you are in full control of your life. You have to tap out, and you have to really reflect, and you really have to be aware of how you are getting yourself in certain situations and how you are creating certain patterns in your life. You have to really sit here and think, like, oh, how am I letting these things happen? Say if you always have people disrespecting you. How has this become a pattern? Oh, maybe it's because I don't set my boundaries. Oh, maybe it's because I don't tell them, hold on. Maybe it's because I let them constantly do this. The moral is, as I've stated, you are not necessarily the victim in your life. You just have to do some more tapping into who you are and what you want to do and who you want to become, and remember where it is you're trying to go. This victim mindset will only ever keep you here when there's a whole other 10,000 million galaxies out there. Okay? This victim mindset will always keep you in a mindset where you are never in control, and people are always there doing bad things to you. It will not let you tap into your fullest potential. It will always have you blaming stuff on other people, and it will never let you learn from your mistakes. It will never let you learn from your mistakes, because you're always going to blame other people for the problems and the situations that you're in, when really, it could have been you. It's like, for example, it's like you in a relationship. You could sit here and blame this person for treating you so bad. You could sit here and blame this person all day for abusing you mentally, physically, and emotionally. You could sit here and blame them all day, but who kept you in that relationship? You have to sit back and really evaluate and think, oh, how was I in this relationship so long? What part of me thought this was okay? What was this relationship feeding me? What was I gaining from this relationship, or what did I want from this relationship that kept me here? You have to do that. Being in a victim mindset will never allow you to think like that. Never. Being in a victim mindset will only ever blame them for being so bad, and only ever blame them for treating you the way that they did. But honestly, if we're being so real, you treated yourself that way because you allowed it to go on so long. So there's no one to blame. Just to learn. You just have to learn from your mistakes and learn from your journeys and learn from all these situations. There's no one to blame, and it's always just a learning experience with life. And you have to tap out of the victim mindset, because the victim mindset will only keep you in one place, and the victim mindset is not rooting for you. If you are unaware of you having a victim mindset, reflect. In hard, tough situations, reflect and look at how you ended up here, or reflect and what patterns are having these reoccurring situations. If you are unaware of you having a victim mindset, reflect and look at how many people you're blaming. If you are unaware of a victim mindset, reflect and see how many times you're complaining a day. You have to do so much reflection to become aware of the things you are unaware about. But you have to implement certain patterns and certain new thought processes into your life to start to change these things and to see a change in your reality, to start to take control. Because if you're used to a victim mindset, it's not just going to go away once you are aware of it. It's a pattern you taught yourself. It's a pattern that you learned. You have to unlearn it, and you have to teach yourself something new.